this is probably gonna fuck with all your heads. It's not gonna make sense at first, but just hear me out. You know what? And in a minute, we're gonna get into that. But this all revolves around a YouTuber I found one day. I watch a lot of YouTube, man. Do I watch a lot? And there was this channel I found, Mama Max. It blew my fucking head off, man. Fuck. Alright, you know. It moved me in a way that nothing else did. You know? It somehow felt like a healthier channel for your outrage and your anger, you know, like, and I felt like it was something great, even if it was a fiction that gives victims and such the self-empowerment to fight back, you know, the whole premise of you feel like you're a victim, you've been done wrong, well, don't get sad, get mad, get fucking angry, and fight back. It even inspired me to want to be better, to do better, you know, that you don't have to fall under certain trappings that other people use as excuses, you know what I'm saying? You could do better, you could be better. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just maybe. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, Neddy don't think so either. I'll have to go live for you. No kidding. I said I'll have to go live for you.
Oh yeah. Tell them all about trigger warning. Keep shitting on it. And it's an affront to OTEP families.
Listen to your uncle breaking his back just for you guys. Just for you guys to break his back. Just for you.
Let's gotta do this.
Yeah.
Okay, briefly back. A slight emergency, taking care of that. But this, you see, because some things weren't completely non-fictional, and there was an investigation that he could have handled it better. But I have to say that the things that he did right inspired me. And it's just hard to see that happen to his career. So I was thinking, what about a second chance? No one deserves a second chance. Okay. And sometimes I would go, I'd go back to watching his channel, because sometimes when I feel lethargic, like fuck it, nothing matters, I would go to his channel to try to feel that outrage again, that drive to fight, to move forward. He did that for me. He was like a nice little fire up under my ass that always made me remember to fight for what's right. Okay. There we go. We got one again.
Very cool. This weekend you're going to see hundreds of shooting stars.
Aha. Or that's what we were initially told. Then the cataclysm happened. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. And California sank into the ocean, like my sister had always predicted. I still remember that prediction of yours to this very day, that California is going to be the one to sink. But you know what? If they keep fracking and overmining and shit, that just might happen. We're gonna sink like Atlantis. Because the land just straight up caved in on itself. Overmining. And all this freaking fracking. Clearness check. Oh yeah, and I've been trying to find, ever since I heard of this debacle, I've been trying to find fucking Mama Max on YouTube, and I cannot find him anywhere. What was once a grand comfort is gone. Okay, now, here we are. I updated my ash here. Now his puppet matches the rest of them. All right. Slipknot on Broadway. I also liked his edgelord style, dude. That shit was awesome. You know, it would have been cool, you know, to like not only be going after creepers, but going creeper on creepers, like full on fucking scary voice and all, haunting their dreams. Fuck yeah, dude, that shit is cool. You know, because in order to catch a monster, you have to think like a monster. Yeah, that shit is cool. So the biggest goal I can imagine in the situation is to come in contact with him himself so that we can talk this out. And then it doesn't have to be over. If we make mistakes, we learn from them, right? I really would love to have it back here on YouTube. You know, it's the same with, I've just recently been watching a video on a chick who faked her gain and loss of her expectancy and loss of pregnancy and all that. But what people didn't seem to realize is it's not the fact that she faked it. It's the fact that when it was going on, it still was able to move a lot of people. And somehow they forgot all of that when they found out it was a hoax. But remember when you were moved? Remember when it moved you? Remember when it mattered? You really could just throw all of that away because, you know, it was it still moved you. Don't forget that. That's how I regard Mama Max, you know. It still did its job as intended. And that's what I take away from it. It still did. And it would be nice to be able to go back to YouTube and watch this. I mean, even if I've seen it before, I would watch it again. I don't know. Sometimes I just, again, I needed to light that fire again in my hands. You know, sometimes a reminder of what it is I should be fighting for. That's important. So, out of all this shit he's getting fought for now, I still think it couldn't outweigh the positive effect he had on me. I'd say. That was a good message. You know, when it comes to like people who's been through certain things, like you're so strong, you're so brave. What would be catching me saying that out of my mouth would be something I fear of, like, you know, she was victimized, she was hurt. Until one day she got that baseball bat from out of the garage and took it to him. Like, yeah, dude, fucking brave, you're strong. You know, facing the monster that haunts you and just fucking let him have it. I'm proud of you, strong. Don't get sad, get mad. You don't deserve that shit. So, I just wanted to start a campaign and save Mama Max. I've always loved that guy. And my faith in him still isn't shaken. We all make mistakes. Like I hear he's coming back, helping kids out again. That's fucking cool. Instead of letting all this shit affect him and all that. Still finding it in his heart to do what he can to make a difference. You see? You can't keep a good warrior down. We're here to fight. I really kind of just, I don't have a choice of giving up. It feels, makes me feel like a terminator, you know, like self-termination is not in my core program. I wouldn't allow myself to do it. Let's see. In fact, I'm gonna unleash myself on all of you as if I had no moral compass. It's gonna get bloody. And I'm gonna start here with my boy Freddy. Oh yeah, there we go. The positive ways of using things that are dark, like my rage, my urge to kill, all that, would be best served in the military, where I can go to the land of the enemy and seriously let him have it. When Uncle Sam needs me to kill for a cause, I will be there. When this country will one day need a monster to defend it, I will be there. Like the whole initial point of Batman and Little Boy over Nagasaki and Hiroshima was to sicken Japan of the very thought of war, that it had become so grisly that you would lose your will to continue fighting, that, okay, this has gone far enough, I surrender. And it worked. So grisly had it gotten that he just had no choice but to surrender. They'd gone way too far. And so what happened was something that would sicken any general's taste for war. Costing you everything. It was effective, but those are those types of times where you need a monster to set an example that you don't want this war. You really don't want this war. Actually, I'll have to come back. I don't know. It's getting all emotional and shit. We're gonna have a smoke, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna call up a lot of count. While I'm smoking, try somehow to find some sort of remnants on YouTube. All I can see is videos on him, and they're all about this whole month kerfuffle, but none of his videos.
But I'm searching. Wish me luck.
I don't know, it's like that whole style too. It just didn't it just get you pumped? It just I don't know. I would have thought about it as something that you would show those who work to like finding lost kids and stuff like that, just so that it would fire them up and ready them for that war. don't know. The way it affected me, I don't know, I felt was positive. It was good for me. I mean, despite even what they turned out to be, the very core message behind them still holds true to me. So let's take a look at that when we continue, when I get back.